But we have quite the lineup of players for you all. We have on Team Finland, SRK, Clear Vision, and Woofully. For those who don't know, Clear Vision won the Finnish Trackmania League just a few weeks ago, so I'm expecting many good results from him. And on the Germany side of things, we've got Insane, we've got Marius89, and we have Lars driving. It's gonna be a tough one for both teams. I think this is a great match, and we'll see who takes it as we go into the first round.
Would you agree that Germany does have the bigger names, but that doesn't mean that they'll come out with the biggest W's?
I would be inclined to say that. Yes. They in general, Germany is one of the countries that produces many great Trackmania players, and I would say yes, these are definitely bigger names. From what I've seen, though, like personally from the Finnish side of things, there are definitely some players that are doing amazingly well and can give the Germans real fight.
Well, SRK is in the lead. Marius in second, saving it for his life. Going into the final turn here, the ice turn, and SRK will lose speed, will lose grip. Wuffly gets in there as well, but he doesn't get the boost. That doesn't even matter. He gets second as well. The Finnish side will beat out Marius there, and they're all within 1/10 of each other.
1/10 of each other. First blood has been drawn. PB from Clear Vision as well. See, that's one of the beautiful things about competition. It drives better times. It drives you to do better than you would normally on your own. And, I mean, if somebody gets a PB by 1.7, then clearly we're watching an amazing match right here.
Clear Vision only came.
Yeah, that's fine. You got a PB, you know. Fine. He
He
tries.
you
gotta be proud of him. You gotta be proud of him.
He probably isn't the biggest fan of this one in particular. I mean, he is currently in last place, sadly. But his teammates are carrying, right? You got Wuffly and SRK up in the top 4 positions, and the top 5 right now only separated by 2/10. Look at this race going into the final turn here.
Very close. It's all going to come down to this. Woofully with a great ice slide, though. Taking first place. Followed by Insane, SRK, Marius, and Lars. Clear Vision does take 6th. And that is enough. That is enough. 11 points from Finland means they take the round once more. What a close race that one was. Now, I do know that Woofly is amazing at ice slide, so I expect him to do a great job on the finish on this track. Perhaps he would mess up on the other parts, but if there's one part I trust him on, it is that ice.
I mean, especially with that kind of skin, right? You have to expect him to be good at ice, right?
Exactly. It's pretty cold up there.
Good at ice.
It's pretty cold up there. So these ice wizards are doing what they do best.
Well, right now, the Ice Wizard fails in the dirt, and so that's going to leave SRK in the lead, Marius in second, Lars in third, Clear Vision in 4th, as Insanity comes out of nowhere, goes from 5th to 2nd. What is the speed from Insane? Is he going to even get past SRK? Look at the speed! Look at the grip! Insane! What a round!
Whoa. What a round indeed, and what a finish. Germany taking the round commandingly. Insane and Marius charging forward. And that is the first round for Germany. What a round indeed. There were some crazy things happening right there. We had some slight mistakes here and there, but at the front, it was a big, big fight.
Massive fight there, and Germany just barely comes out on top. SRK leading the way once again. Lars in second, Marius in third, and they are right on his tail. Wuffly overtakes for 4th, and will overtake Marius as well, but so will literally everyone in the pack. So that's not saying much.
It
right
seems
now.
like Marius didn't have the best exit speed on that corner now, which allows Finland to take a charge, but as I am saying that, Clear Vision does not get the wall right, just right. Woefully going too close, too short, too much of a risk. I think there was some communication error happening right there, because this allows Germany to just come back in. SRK is at the front, number 1 for Finland, but what does it matter when you have second, third, and fourth for Germany? And it's tied up already.
Yeah, the tie is strong here. SRK, you could do a 56-8 all you want, but if your teammates run into checkpoints like that, that was a really good round. You have to admit that was a really good round.
Definitely, definitely.
And I think everyone else in chat actually agrees here. As Zink said, great round squared, but we've got ourselves quite the matchup here. I would say that this is a lot tighter than people would give it credit for. Yes, they have Marius, Insane, and Lars on the side of Germany, but that doesn't mean that much because the Finnish side have definitely been more, hunters on the campaign side.
Right,
and
yes.
So they might not be household names like Marius or Insane, but they are definitely up there in terms of skill on these maps.
Oh, definitely, and they are holding their own right now. I don't think we're gonna see some 5-0 sweeps at all. Like, obviously we already have the 2-2, but this is, I think, the story of the match as we are seeing it unfold. SRK and Woefully winning it for Finland right now.
Time.
It doesn't seem
SRK.
like this is the map for Clear Vision indeed. And perhaps he'll be able to show off his skills a bit better on auto track, and just gonna have to hope that SRK and Woefully do it for him. But
Lars not having the best time either, but at least he finishes nicely, but it doesn't even matter because the 1-2 for SRK and Woefully, right? That's a win for Finland.
Yes, exactly that, exactly that. And it's honestly a beautiful race. I am very much enjoying this. It's one of those matches, like I was saying earlier, I believe, off air, is that in these earlier rounds, you will find matchups that are not as tight as they could be, as there are not that many wins and losses for any of the teams, and there will be a skill disparity. But there is no skill disparity in this one, and it is very clear. This is one of those matches that you would normally see in later stages of the tournament.
They actually look, this actually just looks like a regular matchmaking match, no, doesn't it? Does it not feel like that? What a time by Woefully, just fast as the 56-3.
That ice slide.
56-4. It's beautiful. The Finnish side definitely knows how to do their ice.
They definitely do, and they are about to win this map. They just need one more round, and that's gonna put them in the lead in the overall match standings. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, that ice slide was just pristine. This exactly what I am used to seeing from him. But
right, exactly, this feels like everyone is just tight up there. Well, everyone except for, I mean, Lars and Clear Vision are having issues, right?
Right.
That's for sure. But the consistency of the other four is really just showing us how good of a round, how good of a matchup this is.
Exactly that, exactly that. And it's been a top 4 fight pretty much the entire way through. SRK usually leading the charge, with Woefully liking to come in from the back end, like in this situation right here. SRK not having the best slide, allowing Marius to overtake, and Insane taking the first place with Marius. And it's not over yet in match 1 as Germany takes round number 7. We are 4-3. And Germany just needs to get one more win to make it even more exciting and give us even more matches.
More time to see these guys go at it, and what a time once again. This time by Insane. Another 56-3 being done by someone on the server, and
I mean, would you say that time was... No, I wouldn't say... I would say it was insane. You know,
I would agree. You cleared my vision. Yes,
I'm glad I did. It's a Woefully task? No, that doesn't quite do it. I'm sure that I can come up with something for SRK, but we don't have the time, as all these players are doing an amazing job right now, and hopefully no crashes personally. because I wish nothing but great rounds to all of these players, and simply seeing their best rounds and really seeing who is the best, as Finland right now is in the lead with the slides, but in fact they are. All the Finnish players finishing before the Germans, and it is a commanding victory in the end for Finland. A 5-3 score, allowing match number 1 to go to Finland. And we'll see what the next map will be. In fact, it's numbered. We're still in the 20 series. We're still in the 20 series.
21 again.
21.
Do you remember 21 earlier?
Oh, I do.
Or were you not there? Oh no. No, actually, I think that was the one where I was soloing.
Was that the one you were soloing? Really?
I do believe. Yeah.
Yes, I don't think I've done. We have seen 23, 25.
Yeah. Enjoy this, because only one person is.
No, I have not seen 21. Yeah, you're right. I have not seen 21.
Yeah. Okay, 21. This is a map where only one person's gonna finish every round.
Oh no.
Sadly.
Oh no. Don't say stuff like that.
That's what happened last time around, where people were actually finishing in first with silver times.
Oof.
So yeah.
I will say though,
It's
this
a rough map.
is definitely one of the maps where I've been struggling very hard to get the offer medal. It's a tough one. Lots of sausage blocks. You gotta be a fan of sausage blocks if you wanna drive on this map, because they're all over the place.
They are all over the place. This is a great map to hunt once you know what you're doing. To race, right? To be consistent enough to do to hit every angle. It's really hard.
It is really hard.
It's really hard.
I do love that. German sausages are prepared. I'm sure they've got their sauerkraut ready and waiting while they tackle these sausage blocks as we go into the first round. Finland versus Germany. And Finland is leading the match right now, 1-0.
You could say that these sausage blocks are hard, but I don't think I'm allowed to say that.
Nah. They might be juicy. Let's say, no. We'll just get some curry sauce on them. It'll be fine. All right, it'll be fine. Some currywurst. It's fine. I'm already looking forward to it. SRK crashing there. How
SRK
unfortunate.
Is out, so it's a 1-2 right now for Insane and Marius. Marius really far behind, but I mean, 1 second behind Insane. That's just how fast Insane is, and just how hard it is to really keep up with the pack here.
It is definitely very hard.
Single round is really hard. A 51-6. What a time.
Oh yeah, this is definitely, if you want some poles, this is the map for you, because poles are everywhere. And I feel like that, like the combination of the sausage blocks along with the poles strewn along the way makes it that, yeah, you will crash at some point. It is very demanding, very technical, and it's gonna be a tough one. I hate to say that you're right on just a few players finishing as again. Yeah, Clear Vision misses that jump. That jump is very tight, in fact. It is very easy to not get the jump just right. And even if you get the jump, you might not even land that well on the sausage block on the other side.
Yeah, there's so many transitional jumps you need to do from sausage to another block, or maybe even into another sausage block, that it makes it so hard to get this map correctly. I think Ints, though, definitely has this one in the bag. I mean, look at this.
Definitely.
Is he even going faster than last time?
He might be going faster than last time.
Oh my god!
50.9! My word. Yeah, he's clearly been hunting this track. A 50 point... I mean, just come on. That's insane. Due to Lars taking second place, Germany is able to nab that victory. And Finland's going to have to fight hard because they haven't been consistent enough. It does seem like these players know how to drive. Insane takes the corner a bit too short, has to respawn. Now, considering what has been happening beforehand, it is quite possible that he is able to make up some ground to the other players, but this allows SRK to take the lead right now. like I said, we need some consistency from the Finnish players if they want a chance of coming back into it. As I say it, Clear Vision doesn't get the slide on the dirt just right. Goes outside, but a bit too much outside. Allows his teammate Wolfley to overtake him. And
but he's still in fourth. It's a 1-3-4 right now for Finland.
yeah, they just need to save. Marius is 3 seconds behind right now. Just save. No, Clear Vision just goes for the jump. Safe enough. Takes the round.
He pulls a Marius.
He pulls a Marius. Now that, I mean, that is very appropriate, especially in this situation.
Zink, I never do puns accidentally. No.
No.
You,
Pun fully
you
intended.
can't say I did a pun by accident. There's no, we casters don't make accidents.
No. Exactly that. Like, everything we say is true and perfect, even if the screen says otherwise. The screen is lying. Do not believe the screen. Believe the voices from your speakers or in your head, depending on how you are listening and enjoying this match right now. As SRK, Lars, and Clear Vision are making up the first, second, and third place right now. Let's see if Clear Vision actually gets the slide right in this corner. Marius just right behind him, trying to catch up. And it's going to be a question whether or not at number 6, Wolfley is going to be able to catch up.
It might be woefully insufficient as we go into the finish here at 51-3. Very nice time for SRK. Lars in second, Clear Vision in third, with Marius in fourth, and Insane in fifth. Wolfley not finishing this time.
Just not finishing at all. That is not what you want to do. Especially when you're behind right now. It might not be, you know, like you're behind by a lot. It's just a round, but every round counts, especially when looking at the way these people are, like these players are driving. It's one of... Who just bonked? Again, I just jinxed him. Who bonked? I saw that. I think that was SRK.
That was SRK.
No, was that SRK? Insane. Ooh.
I mean,
Woobly dying as well.
Oh, no.
Oh my word, what is going on? I'm trying to keep track of what is happening, but players are just stopping out of nowhere. Come on, the goal is to move forward.
You were a car, go forward.
Exactly.
Look at this 1-2-3 for the German side, though. Lars in first, Marius in second, and look at the time by Lars of 51.5, 52.1, and a 53.3. Those are not spectacular, stellar times that you'd praise on the leaderboards, but when it comes to making it into a race like this and in a matchmaking format, that is a beautiful set of times.
Definitely is. And Germany is looking to take their first win of the match as well if they keep it up this way. Though it's been such a, I don't know, a messy track, I suppose. It's been very hard to predict what is happening. We have seen Insane driving these amazing times, obviously, but he's been starting to get a bit, you know, inconsistent towards the middle part of this match.
I mean, SRK is the fastest one here, but he's also been the one risking the most. And so, of course, you'll be faster if you risk more, but you won't finish rounds as often. So Insane, he's gotten some really fast times. But look at this, SRK and Insane, they're right back to back, both of them with 50.9s.
What a close one that was, though. It is the Germans taking the win right now, taking second, third, and fourth on the leaderboards, which is going to net you enough points to get another round. And it's match point for Germany right now. If they manage to win another round, it'll be 1-1 between Finland and Germany, and we will be making our way to the third map. Though, if Finland does make a comeback, could be over. Though, from what we've been seeing, I'm expecting and personally hoping for another match, because this is just a joy to behold.
Oh, of course, but wouldn't it be a joy to behold if Finland came back down by 3 and win 4 in a row?
That's very true, though we unfortunately already saw Woofley crash earlier on with SRK Insane and Lars making up the top 3 right now. Clear Vision is pretty close behind, with Marius following. But if the standings are what they are right now, this does make Germany...
Clear Vision is dead.
And
SRK is dead.
SRK, oh no. Oh, it's another sweep. It's another sweep.
So,
Well,
Germany.
we could have been hoping, we could have been praying, but minus from Woofley. We will be noting that. It'll be sent over to Nadeo, no problem. We will let them know. But yeah, 1-1. It's tied up. We're going in to the rubber match. And we are on 7. 7. If you like slow-mo blocks, this is the place to go. Because we got not 1, but 2 slow-mo blocks ready for you. It's not the longest track. And I expect the players to actually do pretty well. Compared to like 21, I'm not expecting a lot of major mistakes. If a mistake is made, well, hopefully does.
One goes for it.
Doesn't make it.
Go for it during the match.
I don't think so, but it's a very inconsistent cut. I mean, you can get consistent at it, but if you don't get your speed right as you get onto that grass section after the slowdown, you're just gonna roll back. You can't even recover from it.
I like how you vibrate when you're in slow motion. It's so
slow yeah.
The game doesn't even know where to place you. You just vibrate in position.
Exactly.
You don't see it when you're playing, but when you're spectating something, it's so funny to look at.
I was actually playing a, what was it, a random map in which had a bunch of slow-mo blocks one after the other, and it just gets worse and worse and worse as you hit each of those blocks. It's you could be going 500 kilometers an hour and you're just moving as a snail. It's pretty funny. But here we are, Spring 7, round 1. This is the decider to see who takes another win or who's gonna have to settle for a loss. This is round 2, but again, I just feel like we're already watching one of the final matches.
Right, this could be a finals matchup here if both teams just make it out alive of the following rounds. As Clear Vision wins the first one here. Insane Marius and Lars come. Oh no, Wolfley.
No, Wolfley taking 5. Yeah. Due to Clear Vision taking that first place, it's enough to eke it out for Finland. Point on the board. Clear Vision. Perhaps this is the map where he finds his stride a bit more. He hasn't been doing too well so far. And I'm pretty sure this is his first map win, in fact.
I do believe you are correct. And with a 30.8, it's actually a really good time. People are expecting 31s or 0s or 31 ones, right? And
right.
2 players with 30.8s.
As it is.
Look at how tight it is.
Marius and Clear Vision very close, but... Oh, doing some math in my head. Carry the 1. Yeah, no, that is Germany. That is Germany with a round win. There, I mean, it was 1 point. Or 2 points even, my bad. 2 points. I mean, you got to carry the 1. If you don't, you know, it all goes bad. You don't want that to happen. You got to make sure math is right and your speed is up to snuff. As we go into round number 3.
There's a reason why Germans know how to drive faster. They have the Autobahn. What do the Finnish have, right? They don't have the Autobahn.
They got ice.
Right? They have winter tires on their cars 365 days a year.
Oh, I mean, Clear Vision apparently has been practicing over there as he is taking a number 1 spot right now. But it's... Whoa, that is nice. It's not enough. It's not enough as SRK and Woofley, unfortunately, were not able to overtake any of the other German players. And that's a win for Germany. We're already seeing the back and forth happen. I'm loving it.
I'm loving it as well. I mean, look at these times, though. They are absolutely sick. I mean, I don't know what to look at. Who's the fastest driver or the teams themselves? Because both of them, they're having different races, right? There's the team race, and then there's the solo race that we're having as Insane hits the wall there. And Lars goes way wide. That allows Clear Vision to get right in there.
This is very close. I'm not sure who's going to take it. Is it going to be Lars? Clear Vision barely overtakes 200ths of a second in the slowdown. And due to Woofley taking the 4th spot, it barely doesn't eke it out, in fact. Barely not. No, this was actually a 1 point difference. 10 points for Finland, 11 for Germany means that Germany actually takes the round despite that extremely close first place from Clear Vision.
Clear Vision, well, the map before SRK was the carrier, and this time around it's really Clear Vision up until this point, because Clear Vision is completely out of it, and it's a 1-3-4 for Germany here. SRK trying to insert himself into the conversation, but the Germans, they are getting themselves right in front of him. It's a 1, 2, 3 for Germany.
What a sweep. And oh no, this is a very, very unfortunate situation. Having Finland win the first map, only to now be down and almost out as Germany is on match point on map number 7. It was very unfortunate. We did see Clear Vision barely clipping the ridge on the side of the, what is it, slow-mo block. And Woofley.
Did he do it again?
No, it was Woofley this time. Woofley actually falling out. Marius also not having the best speed right now, but SRK and Clear Vision are going to have to catch up right here if they want any chance of winning this match. Marius all the way behind. I think it's going to be a win for Germany. It is, yes. Marius taking the 5th spot means it is lights out for Finland today. Unfortunately, they lose the match against Germany. It is a 2-1 victory for the Germans. This means the Germans will have 2 wins overall, and Finland will have 1 win and 1 loss in the Trackmania seasonal series. What a game!
It wasn't without its fight, though.
No,
it wasn't without its fight.
Definitely not, and you could clearly see, you know, the Finnish players definitely have some speed and skill. It's just unfortunate that, you know, on the map 21, the consistency simply was not there. It was
anyone. I mean,
yes, that's very true. That's very true. The Germans were just slightly more consistent, especially towards the end, where they just swept a few times. It's
right, exactly.
Hard fought.
They weren't putting in the fastest times they possibly could, right? They weren't going for the top 1 world record time,
yep,
obviously, but they were fast enough that it really just, you could mess up once and still be in that fight, but you would really need to risk to be able to keep up with them.
Exactly that, and we did see some risking, but the risking just didn't pay off for the finish. It's a shame, but I'm pretty sure we have one more match if I correct. I believe we're gonna do one more match. I know this wasn't what you saw just now in the visual, but depends if we
it's Canada versus Singapore, if I recall. SRK, can you give us a brief down of that? Who's the next? Is it Canada versus Singapore? Because that's what I remember.
Let's now check with the times. I believe, yeah, Canada-Singapore is one of the matchups. Let me double check real quick.
Because I also see France and Czech Republic.
Switzerland and Lithuania.
I think Switzerland and Lithuania could be one that we could do now. Yeah.
Depends
Fair
if
enough.
they've already started.
Yeah.
Let me double check.
We are, this was a pretty long match, so it might be that they...
Yeah, a bit screwed up some of the scheduling now. Okay,
I wouldn't
I'll
mind doing
set these
Czech Republic
things
versus
on and yeah, we'll give all the info soon.
Because we'll see. I mean, we will be back for another match, right? Because then we will allow the people watching to enjoy some music in the meantime. So we'll be sorting this out. Don't go anywhere. Another match will be coming up pretty soon. In the meantime, enjoy the Trackmania Valley OST. See you in a little bit.